from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Friday, July 22nd, 2016. I'm Paula Degnan, in for Ann Gownley. A former employee of a used auto parts store in Schuylkill County shot and killed a worker there this morning. 63-year-old Robert Green of Lehighton was killed around 7:30 at Joe's Auto Parts on Summer Valley Road just outside of New Ringgold. According to state police, 46-year-old Scott Baver of Orwicksburg then drove up Route 895, pulled over into a tree farm, and took his own life. State police are calling it an ambush-style attack. State police at Frackville are still looking for a motive in that murder-suicide in East Brunswick Township. The death of the Luzerne County Corrections Officer has been ruled a homicide. Luzerne County Coroner William Lissman and DA Stephanie Salavantis sent a joint press release outlining the investigation into the deaths of Corrections Officer Christopher Moles and inmate Timothy Gilliam. According to the release, Gilliam began a heated discussion with Moles and another corrections officer. He then pulled Moles backwards and hit an elevator door. That door gave way. Both fell into the elevator shaft. Coroner William Lissman determined the cause of Gilliam's death accidental, with multiple traumatic injuries as a result of falling into that elevator shaft. The cause of death of Moles, multiple traumatic injuries, also as a result of falling into the shaft. Gilliam did not intend to cause his own death, but his actions set a chain of events which led to the death of Moles. As a result, the manner of Moles' death, a homicide. Due to Gilliam's death, the investigation is now closed. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump will be making a stop in Scranton next week. According to local Republican officials, the visit is set for Wednesday at the Lackawanna College Student Union Gymnasium. So far, no specific details have been released. We'll keep you posted. A man is behind bars today following an altercation in West Hazleton. According to West Hazleton police, they were called to an area of Oak and Bader Street for reports of two males fighting. One of them had a handgun. Officers say 22-year-old Edward Zapata of Hazleton had it pointed at close range at the other man's head. A 72-year-old female relative of the other man attempted to intervene and was thrown to the ground and spit on by Zapata. An arrest warrant was issued for Zapata, who was taken into custody July 20th after a Hazleton City police officer on patrol recognized him and knew he was a wanted person. West Hazleton police are continuing to investigate the incident. A power plant in Salem Township plans to eliminate workers to make advancements in its restructuring process. Talon Energy will be eliminating over 53 positions at the Susquehanna Power Plant and support operations for the Susquehanna Power Plant in Allentown. Talon Energy officials say the job cuts are another step in the company's restructuring process that is expected to be completed by the end of the year. The union and company have 10 days to identify the displaced employees. Over 1,000 people are employed at the Salem Township plant, with over 3,000 employees working for Talon Energy in 8 different states. WYLN's chief meteorologist Joe Garbacik is going to tell us about a very hot weekend coming up, temperatures in the 90s. So if you are out and about this weekend, it's important you stay hydrated, even if you're planning on spending your weekend in the pool. Head lifeguard at the Burvon Pool in Berwick, Janelle Sirkin, gives us some tips on how to beat the heat.
I would recommend staying hydrated, stay in the air conditioning, and if at all possible, get to your local community pool, such as Burvon here. We have a wonderful community facility. The public is welcome. You can pay for the day. We also sell memberships, and we have a lot of nice things here for kids to do all day to stay cool in the heat this weekend.
The heat affects everyone, but children and seniors need to take extra precautions when they're out in the sun.
Both seniors and children are particularly vulnerable to these hot days and hot temperatures. It is very important to stay in the shade and have that sunscreen on and stay hydrated.
It's also a good idea to check on friends and neighbors who don't have air conditioning and may live alone, and don't forget your pets. If you travel on Route 93 in Sugarloaf Township, you've noticed, yes, there's work going on there to improve the roadway. Get ready. That work will continue for the next 2 weeks. Officials from PennDOT say the work to replace the busy roadway will continue into August. Crews started milling the top layer Wednesday along half the road between the Airport Beltway and Sugarloaf Avenue in Cunningham. Crews will also resurface a section of Route 93 in Hazel Township between the Laurel Mall and Deer Run Road. A hero of the Benghazi attacks will be appearing on WYLN's Warrior Summit Outdoors this season. Retired Staff Sergeant Eric Olson, host of the television show Warrior Summit Outdoors, has announced a national hero will be a part of the upcoming episodes. One of the heroes of the attacks in Benghazi, John Teagan, recently joined Olson, other wounded warriors, and long-range rifle manufacturer Bobby Hart on a special tag elk hunt in the state of Colorado. Teagan was present at the Republican National Convention and delivered a speech on its first day. He then left the convention to attend the hunting expedition in Colorado. Teagan was among the contractors who, without any additional U.S. air or ground support, fended off insurgents when Benghazi, Libya, came under a terrorist attack that lasted for 13 hours. During that attack, U.S. Ambassador Chris Stevens, Scott Smith, and former Navy SEALs Glenn Doherty and Tyrone Woods lost their lives. Others sustained serious injuries. The response of the United States government about the attacks has become a topic of political debate. An official air date of the episode has not yet been released at this time. Warrior Summit Outdoors can be viewed nationally on U2 America and right here on WYLN TV. Giant and Martin's Food Stores have issued a voluntary recall of store brand 3-bean salad. The following products that are being recalled are right now up on your screen. The store brand 3-bean salad may be contaminated with listeria. Customers who purchased the products between the dates of July 7th through the 21st should discard any unused portions and bring their receipt to the store for a full refund. Customers can also contact Giant and Martin's for additional information at 1-888-814-4268. I kind of gave it away. It's going to be a hot weekend if you didn't already get the idea. And Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is in the Weather Center with those hot and sticky details. Joe?
That's right. It's going to be a very hot and sticky air mass that continues to be in place. It will stay in place as we head into this upcoming weekend. If you thought today was hot, it's going to get hotter yet for this weekend. I'll explain just how hot it's going to get coming up a little bit later on. Paula?
All right, Joe. Coming up next, we preview a number of fundraisers going on this weekend around the area. Stay with us.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, video journalists Mike Lula and Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Gary Perna, Abby Piskel, and Aaron Harvey. Sports with Eric DeBerardinis and John Eric Polai, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Were you satisfied with your child's education this school year? Well, take a look at what Marian Catholic High School has to offer. Students are challenged academically, spiritually, morally, and physically. Excellent student-teacher ratio and a full array of clubs and activities. 90% of all grads continue on to higher education. A sound investment in your child's future. Affordable tuition and scholarships are available. Log on to our website or call today for a free tour.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi Electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Church Bazaar season officially underway in our local area, and this weekend the residents of McAdoo can get ready to enjoy all the delicious foods one church has to offer. Starting tonight in McAdoo, All Saints Church will be holding their annual bazaar. Anyone who attends the picnic can expect a variety of foods that church members began preparing in April.
They could expect a lot of great homemade food. We have halushki, we have pierogi, we have meatballs, and we have sausage and peppers, and we have pierogi, the most important thing. It's all homemade. We started working on this in April, and our people are just wonderful.
Not only will there be food, but music as well. Tonight's entertainment will be provided by Stillwater Unplugged. Tomorrow afternoon at 4, the church holds a polka mass with the Golden Tones, who will also be playing from 6 until 9 tomorrow night.
The festival itself should be swinging tonight with the band, and also Saturday night with the polka band. We do encourage people to come enjoy the music and dance away, because I'm a dancer.
And the picnic isn't just for members of the church. Everyone is welcome to attend. All Saints Church, located on Cleveland Street in McAdoo. One local business is running a promotion to help out Toys for Tots with Christmas in July. WILN's Erin Harvey has more.
You typically hear about the Toys for Tots program during the Christmas season, but one local business is starting early and helping the organization during Christmas in July. The mission of the U.S. Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program is to collect new unwrapped toys and distribute them as Christmas gifts to less fortunate children in the community. Chill Out Ice Cream in Shenandoah is helping the Toys for Tots program by giving a free ice cream cone to anyone who brings in a new unwrapped toy. Chill Out Ice Cream employee Hunter Bresnick explains how the program works.
My bosses here are very generous people, no matter what time of year, especially during the summer months. They are extremely generous to hold the Toys for Tots, and I can help. I tell my friends all the time, whether we're having a promotion or not, to come down to Chill Out, but especially with the promotion, bring in a new unwrapped toy, and you get yourself a free regular soft serve sundae, and you know, what's better than that?
Co-owner of Chill Out Ice Cream, Anna Marie Dukuski, explains how she got involved with Toys for Tots for the summer.
Last year, our employees came up to us and asked if we could do something of a Christmas in July. One of the girls that worked for us last year had received Toys for Tots when she was a little girl, so it had a special place in her heart. When they all got together and asked us, I told them I would gladly make a phone call. I contacted the Marine Corps and the Salvation Army, and they were absolutely thrilled that someone would even think to do this in July.
The ice cream parlor ran this program last year and had a great response. It looks like they are off to a great start this year as well.
This will be a yearly tradition that will go on at Chill Out Ice Cream Parlor as long as we are here. Sunday we kicked off our campaign. We had pictures with Santa. We invited all children to come, and they received a free 5x7 picture of them posing with Santa Claus. And so many people. This place was so crowded, we actually filled a whole box of toys Sunday evening alone before 8 o'clock, that we had to bring out our second box.
Jessica Mayhez from Ringtown came out to support the cause.
Participating, it feels really great to be able to help out. We donated a gift, and then they gave us a free ice cream. I heard they had a truck full of toys that they handed in last year from this program.
The promotion will be going on until next Saturday. For anyone looking to participate, you can follow these directions to get to Chill Out Ice Cream.
We are located at 606 Gold Star Highway in Shenandoah. If you're coming from Frackville, it's right down the hill from Redner's Pharmacy. If you're coming from Ringtown or Hazelton, you have to go through the traffic for the bridge. Just go through the traffic. We're on the right-hand side a little bit. We're going to be running this tradition till July 30th.
For more information, you can visit their Facebook page at Chill Out Ice Cream Parlor. In Shenandoah, for WILN News, I'm Erin Harvey.
Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will take a full look at our forecast. Don't go away.
At Booty's Place, they're known for delicious homemade food at affordable prices. And now there's so much more, like an elevator for easy upstairs access and refurbished interior with an outdoor patio coming soon. To keep their food second to none, Chef Bobby is back. They're making their own fresh pasta, have a new state-of-the-art kitchen, and an updated menu. There are still old favorites like Grandma's Pizza, plus new dishes, all with fresh ingredients. Booty's Place, still, definitely the best.
Visit the Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau website at tourinapa.com for the listings of the many events you will find in Luzerne County. From wine festivals, hill climbs, tomato and kielbasa festivals, you will find it all in Luzerne County. Luzerne County was named the best outdoors destination in Pennsylvania by the official Best in PA website. The Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau will help you relax, relive history, and marvel at the area's stunning natural beauty. Luzerne County, you'll find it right here in Northeast PA.
Well, it continues to be sticky and humid outside, a little bit of a breeze, but I tell you what, that breeze just does not help matters because it is just so humid out there. Dew point numbers extremely high, so you walk outside, you feel the humidity. It's going to be another muggy night. Tonight's going to be very hot and muggy as we head into this upcoming weekend, and then maybe a chance of some showers and thunderstorms early next week. But if you like the summer days and you're liking today, you're going to like the entire weekend. But again, I can't stress more than enough times for you that you really got to take it easy if you're doing anything outdoors, and wear lightweight colored clothing, and take a lot of frequent breaks if you can. Seek shade or air conditioning and keep yourself well hydrated. Looking at the numbers for yourself there, you can see that we continue to be in the mid to upper 80s. Again, when you get those numbers up there like that with those dew points in the 60s, it feels very tropical, like when you walk outside. And that's going to be the case over the entire weekend. In fact, it's going to be hotter as we go into Saturday and Sunday than what we saw today. But this is the time of year we have this type of weather across northeastern Pennsylvania. And again, that breeze really doesn't do much justice from the heat and humidity. How did we do temperature-wise? Well, we did get up to that high, which is where it's at right now, 86 degrees, and that early morning low, muggy start, only getting down to 69 degrees. A little bit of a wind gust earlier, but again, you get the wind out there, it really doesn't do any justice because it is so hot and humid. It continues to be hot and humid throughout the entire state of Pennsylvania. Looking at the numbers, 93, Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, 86 degrees in Mount Pocono, 95 in Williamsport, 92 in Selinsgrove, 89 in State College, 86 degrees in Pittsburgh. And if you're traveling this weekend and you want to go to the shore, boy, you better be prepared for some very hot and humid weather. Temperatures well in the 90s. In fact, some areas, it's going to be feeling like it's close to 100 degrees, maybe even over that. Always wear that sunscreen as well, because you're out there a couple of minutes, 5-10 minutes, you'll get burnt like a red lobster. You don't want to do that, because that, of course, leads to skin cancer, which you don't want either. All right, on to the extended forecast and what you can expect over the next couple of days. Well, we got a pair of 88s. Many areas will be in the 90s going into the weekend. And despite the heat and humidity, I don't think we're even going to have a chance of a shower or thunderstorm. There may be that isolated chance, but don't count on it. You can count on it maybe for Monday, some showers and thunderstorms, 85, and then for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, temperatures continuing to remain in the 80s with a lot of sunshine mixed with some clouds and quite a bit of some muggy nights ahead with temperatures dropping down into the 60s. Stick around, we'll have a lot more for you coming up after these commercial messages.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Were you satisfied with your child's education this school year? Well, take a look at what Marian Catholic High School has to offer. Students are challenged academically, spiritually, morally, and physically. Excellent student-teacher ratio and a full array of clubs and activities. 90% of all grads continue on to higher education. A sound investment in your child's future. Affordable tuition and scholarships are available. Log on to our website or call today for a free tour.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer-dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
If you're looking for something to do this weekend and would like to get some time in the sun, be prepared, of course. We suggest you head to the Wilkes-Barre River Commons for Dragon Boat Races. The racing is coming up on Sunday from 9 a.m. until 3. You can root for your team in Nesbitt Park on the west banks of the Susquehanna River in Wilkes-Barre, or you can view the races from the River Common. Don't miss it. It's a great event on the river. It's this coming Sunday on the River Commons in Wilkes-Barre. Just make sure you wear that sunscreen, and you might want to think about wearing a hat as well. A golf tournament to benefit children in foster care will be held next weekend at the Sand Springs Country Club. On Friday, July 30th, a Swing for the Kids golf tournament will be held at Sand Springs Course to benefit Brandon's Forever Home. Brandon's Forever Home is a nonprofit organization that helps children in foster care by collecting items such as clothing, food, and toys.
Home is an organization that through the help of the local community has been able to help children through no fault of their own who are placed in foster care, and they, through parents being drug addicted or abandonment or abuse, and so these kids really need some help and they really need some support, and that's what we're there for.
The tournament begins at 10:30 with registration and lunch. A shotgun start at noon will send the golfers on their way.
We're still in need of golfers. You don't have to be a great golfer to play. It's a scramble, so there's 4 people. You go out there, you hit a shot, whose ever shot is the best, that's where you start from the next time. So it's not like you have to be a pro to be out there. It's a fun day. It's a Friday afternoon. We love to have a lot of people out there to raise funds for Brandon's Forever Home.
Prizes are available to golfers, including the grand prize of a 2-year lease on a 2016 Jeep Renegade and other prizes. To become a golfer or even a sponsor for the event, you can contact Joyce Bertrand at 570-401-9633, or you can visit their Facebook page. Coming up next, John Eric Poli is in with sports on WILN. Stay tuned.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
At Booty's Place, they're known for delicious homemade food at affordable prices. And now there's so much more, like an elevator for easy upstairs access and refurbished interior with an outdoor patio coming soon. To keep their food second to none, Chef Bobby is back. They're making their own fresh pasta, have a new state-of-the-art kitchen, and an updated menu. There are still old favorites like Grandma's Pizza, plus new dishes, all with fresh ingredients. Booty's Place, still, definitely the best.
Muhammad Ali will be remembered for many things, but for our viewing area, we'll often remember him training at Deer Lake. The training home for the former champ has been sold. The person that bought it has sports roots as well. He wasn't a superstar, but his father was. Mike Madden, the son of Super Bowl champion coach and former Monday Night Football broadcaster John Madden, bought the camp. Maybe Mike Madden will have his father come to Deer Lake, and if he does, I want to be there. The Rail Riders set a franchise record 2 nights ago by scoring 12 runs in 1 inning. Last night, the bats weren't too hot when they took on the Durham Bulls. Bottom of the second, no score yet until Jake Cave lines one to the outfield, bringing in a run. Cave will hustle this one out and end up with an RBI double and having put runners on second and third. Next batter is Jose Rosario, and he'll hit one down the left field line here, and both runners will score easily on this play, and the Rail Riders are now up 4-0 after 2 innings. Now it's the Bulls' turn. Richie Schaefer gets all of this ball as it clears the 408-foot fence in dead center, and he'll touch them all, and the comeback is now on. Daniel Robinson was going to sneak this ball into the left field corner just inside the foul pole. That's a 3-run dinger. Bulls get the win 8-4. The two teams will play again tonight at 7:05. Tonight, Mr. October will be at PNC Field. The Rail Riders announced earlier this week that the reason for his visit is to make a special announcement. Tonight at 10 o'clock, we will have coverage of the Major League Baseball Hall of Famer and his grand announcement. Bad news for Steeler fans. Last season, the Steelers missed Le'Veon Bell due to torn ligaments in his knee. Now they might not have him for a few games this year. Le'Veon Bell is facing up to a 4-game suspension. Today, the NFL announced that Bell missed a drug test, and the violation of the NFL's drug policy results in the suspension they handed down. Bell is going to appeal the suspension because he did not fail the test. He just never took it. Now it looks like DeAngelo Williams will once again get the carries for the Steelers. The Dallas Cowboys are expecting big things from Ezekiel Elliott, but domestic violence isn't one of them. Today, the former Ohio State superstar has been accused of domestic assault against his ex-girlfriend, Tiffany Thompson. According to Thompson, Elliott assaulted her in a parked car earlier this morning. Police said that there were 4 witnesses who saw the two sitting in the car, but did not see an altercation. Elliott, who turns 21 on Friday, denies the allegations. Up next, Joe Garbacik is back in the studios with another look at our forecast.
Visit the Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau website at tourinapa.com for the listings of the many events you will find in Luzerne County. From wine festivals, hill climbs, tomato and kielbasa festivals, you will find it all in Luzerne County. Luzerne County was named the best outdoors destination in Pennsylvania by the official Best in PA website. The Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau will help you relax, relive history, and marvel at the area's stunning natural beauty. Luzerne County, you'll find it right here in Northeast PA.
Alrighty, well, here's what we can expect over the next couple of days going into the weekend. Boy, it is going to be hot. It is going to be humid for our Saturday, for our Sunday. And even as we go into early next week, some showers and thunderstorms for Monday. And we stay in the 80s as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. Some of those overnight lows. Again, it's going to continue to be muggy out there at night, only dropping down into the 60s. And, you know, we're summertime. This is what we can expect. We can't complain.
I don't see any thunderstorms, really.
No, surprisingly, I shouldn't say surprisingly, because it happens this weekend. It looks like the atmosphere should be stable enough that we'll just see a lot of sunshine and most likely no storms at all.
Wow.
There's always that isolated risk, but I don't see it happening.
So all of those wonderful church picnics, bazaars, other cookouts,
anything,
all those things, I understand.
Try to stay cool.
I heard a rumor that there were some pierogies that were brought back from the All Saints Church in McAdoo.
Oh, is that
Did you
so?
get any?
I did not.
Neither did I. And Aaron Harvey didn't bring back any ice cream.
Oh.
And I don't know where Abby Piskel was. She's probably, I think that should be a prerequisite. If you do a food story, bring it back.
I agree.
And you have a wonderful weekend. Again, as Joe's been telling us, it is going to be hot. Common sense, stay in the shade, take it easy, drink plenty of liquids, especially water. And you have a great weekend.
You too.
Thank you. And you as well. We'll see you again soon.